morning, everyone. No webcam yet as of this morning. I just can't be bothered with the webcam at the moment, but I hope you're all doing alright. Welcome back. It's been nearly 2 weeks since my last Conan stream. Obvious reasons though, with me being in hospital and everything that got delayed. Shocky Ruff, how you doing, mate? So I've been, as you're all aware, I played 7 days of Conan, and then I went into hospital for a week, and then I got out of hospital and I was still pretty ill, so I didn't really get opportunity to play. I've sort of got back into it the last 2 days, which I haven't been streaming, and a lot has happened. First thing that happened, well, a lot has happened while I was away. Alliances were made without my involvement, which, you know, enemies were made. As such, we've been pretty much the tribe itself, the clan, I should say. We're in Conan now, not Ark. The clan itself, the base, I'll show you, is pretty much non-existent now. Today I'm using OBS. Yeah, the base itself has pretty much been wiped. I'm going to move this microphone a little bit closer so you know you hear me a little bit better. Yeah, the base itself has been wiped, as you can see. My tower's gone. Our main base here has basically just been, well, we dismantled it after it got completely demolished in an attempt to make people think that we've moved on. Yeah, so pretty much wiped. There's the get well sign the guys made me while I was in hospital up there. So, and the day before yesterday, let's have a look. So I can show you this.
Sorry, we had some. 1 minute.
We have to find it. Because it'll be towards the end. God.
Peace.
Oh.
Sorry, we had
Come on.
1 minute ago.
I'll show you this. This happened.
No. Yeah, above our base.
So I hadn't actually ever seen one before.
Oh my god.
That's the first.
Or someone else has got it, actually.
The first avatar I'd seen in the game.
Look at the size of that thing. Whose is it? Find the
Just watch the destruction.
Holy
Lagging
shit.
me out, I can't move.
Alright, can you find the beacon?
Watch out for the guards, you get under it, it will kill you.
gone now.
Yep.
It can't.
So that happened. Yeah. Hey, Savchaz. Yeah. Nice. They summoned the god. Yeah, and completely destroyed our base. So, well, they, you know, not really. I mean, to be honest, the god was the final thing that happened to us on that day. That particular day, which was like 2 days ago, we got attacked 3 different times by 3 different tribes in the day, and there was no way.
Hands where I can see them, matey.
There was no way. We just couldn't recover, and so yeah, we pretty much got wiped. But we're down, but we're not out. Yeah, I'd never seen him in action. I never saw him in action either, mate, until that. It was something I would have I would have liked to have seen somewhere else and not at my base. But there we go. But yeah, we pretty much got wiped out. But we are relocating slightly. We're staying in the same area, but we've got a project which I'm trying to organise the clan into. But you know, the same with any other, same as this game is the same as any other game that involves tribal warfare. Your clan can only move forward if the people in the clan actually play the game. So if they're not playing, you're not the clan isn't moving forward. So at the moment it was going really well, and then yesterday it just came to a stop because people who had been on regularly suddenly were not on, and it's a shame because when, you know, I'm desperately trying to get us all back together and give us a really strong base. But we are rebuilding, and we are rebuilding in style. Well, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. So this is going to be our new base when it's finished. We've got a couple of problems we have to bypass first, but and this will be, obviously it's not going to remain this material for obvious reasons, but this is just what I've been working on the last couple of days off stream. But it's a huge project, and hopefully when it's finished it'll be impenetrable, and keep the bullies that we have on the server away, because we do have bullies on our server who are just dominating the entire server, and just every night between 4 and 10 during the PvP are just basically coming through and just destroying anybody and anyone who manages to build up. So the only way we can contribute, you know, is to counteract that, is to build big. But the only way we can build big is if we've actually got numbers and everyone contributing to it. So, but as of yet, it was okay yesterday. We had not yesterday. It wasn't okay. Yesterday we had a distinct lack of numbers. Today, hopefully, we'll have people back on. I understand people sometimes need a break, but we'll just have to hope that they come on today. Otherwise, there's just no point in playing the game anymore. Can't play it as a solo player in a... just no chance. But the problem with the base is, while I was away, while I was in the hospital, for whatever reason, my clan decided to be nice to some people and let them, thinking there was only a couple of them, we'll let them build a little base near ours, and they pretty much have abandoned the base that they built, but unfortunately it's preventing me from building. Now the little base that my clan let build right in our backyard is this massive monstrosity, which has basically been abandoned now, but it's preventing me from building our base because of the proximity. And so this has to go. I mean, I would never, as clan leader, I would never ever have agreed to anybody building right next to us, as close, you know. And I'm really, to be honest, I'm really disappointed that this happened. And anyway, but it can't. It's done, and it just needs to go now. So no, you can't take it over. You just have to get rid of it. So my build has to come out, like, for this base that I'm working on, it's going to have to come out probably, you know, this far. I mean, this is how big the base will be on this side, but I've hit, because of the build structures, for some reason I'm hitting a... You know, this land is already taken at that point up there now, and I don't know why that is. It just doesn't seem to make sense to me. But the only thick structure we can find that is preventing it from happening is this the base that they let get. You know, that base up there, that elevator that's been built up there. It's like I've hit its perimeter, but it's a bit weird in that regards. But anyway, so this will be our new base, and it's not gonna remain this material. But I was trying to build a mock-up, well, you know, an infrastructure of what it's gonna look like afterwards. These slopes will be multi-layered, so there's a slope here, then there'll be a slope here going up, and then there'll be a slope here going up, and then there'll be a slope, you know, it'll be 4 or 5 levels of ramping. Now the reason you use ramping in Conan is to use explosives. You need to put the explosives down on a flat surface. If they put explosives down on this, it's just going to roll. It's going to roll down. They're going to have to put explosives at the bottom. So you build your ramps up so they can't put explosives directly on your base. But you build it multi-layered like this. You see, this is going to be, to get into my base, you are going to have to explode through all of this. And you'll have multi-layers of of ramps that you'll have to get through first. And once you've got through the ramps, then you'll have to start getting through the foundations. And hidden amongst all this is the actual base inside there. So going large to basically say, if you want to get in, you bring as much ammunition, as much explosives as you can carry, because you're going to need all of it. So we but you know, we've got, what we currently have is, we've got a black ice store away from here. Obviously we've got black ice being collected, so we're getting all the materials to build all of this, or start converting this into black ice, but we're not doing the conversion until we can basically throw up a couple of outer shells of complete black ice before the PvP time begins, before 4 o'clock rolls around, because you don't want to start at 2 o'clock, not have it finished, PvP time rolls around, and then these Sons of Survivors, they are called, show up out of nowhere and just simply wipe you out, you know. You just so it's all about timing and teamwork, and I just hope yesterday was a hiccup, because the day before there was some fantastic teamwork. The day before, the majority of what you see here was done in one day through teamwork, but it slowed down an awful lot yesterday. So, but anyway, but now, I mean, we need to take care of that other base. In regards to it having a timer, the people who own that base were on and near us 2 days ago, so I suspect the timer has been reset. Like, you know, I haven't got a repair hammer on me, so I can't go check, but I suspect that the timer has been reset. We just need to explode it, so we need bombs. So I think what I am going to try and do today is get the stuff needed to make bombs, so we can blow it up ourselves and clear it away. It's already been raided. It's been raided like 3 times in the last 2 days. I mean, if we had a god, I'd send a god around there and do to it what was done to us. That would demolish it. That would do, that would, you know, that would probably speed it up a bit. But we don't have a god at the moment. Yeah, I'm really, I mean, because this was our base here, right? So this is where we lived. This is our area, and that is where they said they could build. Look how close that is. Why would you let anybody build that close in a tribal warfare game? Why? This doesn't make sense to let anyone, you know, build this close. And that's trebuchet distance. And then to let them build this, you know, so all we have to do is just try and blow out some of these foundations and hope that the majority of it crumbles with it. I mean, because it's built out of just sandstone, a god would wipe all of these foundations. You saw it earlier when they attacked my base. A god would wipe out all of this in one go. It would just crumble. and then we'd just be left with the bits behind that we'd have to get rid of. So, hey J-Spot, alright, I'll see you. I'll see you in a bit. What did you say? Savjaz? A grease orbs and demon fire can take a safe out with that. What are you talking about? Oh. No, Savjaz, I'm well aware of how foundations work, mate. I'm not a novice. Like I said, don't judge the base by what you see at the moment. I know that it's not like Ark. I know the whole thing will crumble if you take out a foundation here, but it will only crumble from this foundation up. It won't crumble from the foundation next to it or the foundation behind it. It'll only crumble upwards directly. So, you know, that's why my base is. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to talk to about my base there, but yeah, I do know how the game mechanic works in regards to the building and everything. I've built enough in the game to know all that, but I don't know why you're saying that because you're looking at my base, thinking that you're looking at my base. That's not a base yet. That's just a model of what the base will be, which is completely incomplete. Completely incomplete. So it's just a shame that it doesn't work like foundation walls. I mean, maybe we should convert some of the foundations to walls when we're rebuilding it, because I don't know if they. Sometimes they stick together, like they'll hold a wall, you know. But a lot of the time, I don't know. I mean, it's really weird the way it works. Like, look at this. These walls here have stayed together for some reason. But unless there's a foundation under them, you know, you're gonna hit limits. Well, I know there's ceilings, but like that wall's stuck to a ceiling, so ceilings will stay, but I don't see any walls that aren't hanging over that aren't attached to a ceiling. And you know, walls don't attach to walls, they attach to ceilings and foundations. So no, I know it's exactly. I know it's not like Ark. It's a right pain in the ass in that regards. But the idea, my base isn't about stability. It's not about stability. It's about quantity. My base is going to be designed on if you want to get to the actual base, then you're going to have to go through 20 layers of black ice. Because that's the only thing that you can deter people with. I mean, you can build the base itself. I mean, you'd be shocked to know where the base itself is. The base itself. I mean, you look at my base and you think you know where the base is. Damn it! I guarantee you do not know where the base is. The base itself that I'm building is just a huge. Decoration to hide, it's a huge structure simply to disguise where the actual base is, but make it virtually impossible to get to the base. Oh, I've done it again. Oh my god. What a wanker. So I'm not going for stability. I'm going for deterrent. You know, because it takes what 5, 6, 7 bombs to get through one black ice, and then you just have to. You have to find if you start blowing into when my base is finished, if you start blowing into it at the wrong point, and you will eventually hit cliff face, because you'll think, oh, the base is there, and so you still blow, and you'll hit cliff face, and there'll be no base where you thought it is. The base itself is well and truly. God, this grip thing. Grip! Jeez, what is wrong with the grip today? Yeah, the base itself is deep in the structure, and a lot deeper than a lot. This area here I'm in now. This will be the base. Alright, this is where the base is going to be when it's built. Now, when I can build the back end. This is what you've seen so far. Oh my god. What have I done? I can't even get up here. God damn it, come on. Ugh. Why can't I get up? Right. So, yeah. So that's where the base is going to be, just in that area there. To get to the base, I'll just show you what you're going to have to get through. At this point, and this isn't even going to be the end of it. And there'll be doors here as well. This is how deep. And then you'll have all of this area to get through. And then the entrance is going to, well, one of the entrance it's going to be hidden will be here. So this is how deep, just to get to the base, you're going to have to get through. So everything you've seen on the outside is just a deterrent, just to protect this small area. Just this small area here. This is going to be the base area here. So the base will actually be here. So everything you've seen so far is just to protect this area here, and then once we've got this, and then we'll be building back this way, the same sort of thing, deep, 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 deep. So in essence, we'll be in a man-made cave, and all this will be blocked off once I can destroy the structures preventing us from building. Hey Molesy, so yeah, the outside is a bit of trickery and a bit of makes the base look huge, where in actual fact all it is just a what's the word, facade up on the front of the base, but also something that you can't get to the base unless you go through, and you're going to have to pick the right point to get through, because there is only a small, to actually get to the base, the way the base is positioned, there is only a small gap that you can get in. So when you start blowing into the structure, you have to blow it in at the right place to get to the point where you need to get in. Otherwise you're going to hit cliff face and walls. So it's all about keeping people, making it a deterrent to, you know, so people don't even consider it because it's too big of a job. But you'll see what you'll understand it a lot better when it's finished. The construction that I've done so far has just been thrown up in 2 days. We just need to get people online, get them working towards it, and when we can get it finished. But that structure there, all that structure is not helping me at the moment, and this all needs to go now. But anyway, my stomach is really hurting today. I don't know why. I finally felt better yesterday. I didn't have any pain in my stomach or anything. But today, I woke up this morning and I'm in really sharp pains in my stomach again. And I think it's something I ate. But yesterday I mainly had soup, but then last night I had a couple of slices of bread, just for something a little bit solid. And I think it's the bread. I think the bread, I think my bowels and I think I've just become completely, I can't eat bread anymore without experiencing extreme pain. At the moment I'm in a transitional stage of finding out what I can eat without causing me to suffer. Oh, God. Oh, I've just suddenly having really bad pains. It's Oh, I was in such a good mood yesterday. I was in like really no pain at all. I'd managed to get anything that was in my system. I'd managed to get it out. I'd been taking laxatives to make sure I was completely cleaned out. And now 2 slices of bread in the evening last night, and I'm in absolute agony. It's unbelievable. It's just really, really bad. I mean, all I ate during the day yesterday was soup, just like carrot and coriander soup, and a broth, an oxtail broth soup. And now I'm in absolute agony. 2 pieces of bread. It's horrendous. Luckily it's bread, so hopefully it will digest and just get out of my system quickly. when I got out of hospital, Sue went and helped at this football match where they cooked food, and she brought home a whole heap of sausages, and I had some sausage and bacon. I was laid up for 3 days. 3 days I could hardly walk. I had to crawl to the bathroom. It was that bad. It was awful. And then yesterday was the day that I was finally, first day that I had actually fully recovered from that, and now I've eaten 2 pieces of bread and I'm in agony again. So it's not good, man. I need to find out. I need to get a diagnosis, a proper diagnosis of what's wrong with me, so I know how I can look after myself better. So I don't have days like today where I'm suddenly in pain for no apparent reason because of something I've eaten. Alright, I'm just going to take a break. I need to go upstairs for a minute. So I'm just going to take a break and then I'll come right back. Bloody hell. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I haven't had my. I've switched back to OBS and I haven't had my my be right back sign. There we go. Be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So yeah. Hey, CrewCon King, how you doing? Right, so I need, well, we need to make explosives, really. Basically, so, yeah, so, explosives to get that base. So, demon blood. I need to get a decent skinning knife as well. See you later, chat. How are you, Molesy? You doing all right? Look at that. It's level 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, and I'm only level 55. Yeah, I fell behind. I should have been level 60. Hey, Sulaju. Hey, Mikiro. Oh, my stomach. Maybe I need to get something warm in it. Maybe I need to make some soup and give it something else to grumble about. I don't know. Need to find a crystal. Need to find some crystal, to be honest. Make explosives. Hello. That's how you do it. Ah, I got a bit of crystal and demon blood from him. You get a bit of crystal from these guys. If you're lucky. I don't got anything from him. But you need 50 crystal to make 1 dragon powder. I'm not sure where the nearest crystal cave is to here. Need to find a location. Nearby where where the best place to find crystals is. Sorry if I'm a bit... Guys, I'm just... crystal... Just really struggling with pain today. Wasn't expecting it. I thought I'd be alright, but it's turned out not to be the case. Gotta be close to crystal. Well, that's the stupidest map I've ever seen. It's just because the game is expanded, a lot of the maps that you find online haven't been updated. Whatever, man. Jesus Christ. How hard is it to just... I wonder if there's an app. I wonder if anybody's done an app on the phone yet. I haven't actually looked. Maybe someone has. But if anybody in chat knows of any interesting, very, very good resource maps for Conan. Just show me how up to date is it. Yeah, a lot of the interactive maps I find completely completely useless because of the way they've been designed. They're designed so badly they make them completely useless. So bear with me, and I'll make you an admin for a brief second so you can post a link, and we'll have a look at it. Yeah, because I've looked at a few resource maps, and alright, Lawrence, you should be able to just add the link now. I've looked at a few resource maps, and some of them are just so useless because they're designed so badly that they make it just... I'm somebody who's like, I'm not using this piece of crap, you know. If you can't even design a decent map, how could I trust the information on it? So alright, this actually looks up to date. That's good. This map I've got on my phone looks up to date, but where's the legend that tells me what each thing means? Alright, so crystal is white. I'm not worried about him, mate. He's not going to hurt me. Let's have a look. Yeah, this map's... I hate this map. I've used this map. I don't like it. It's got a whopping great big ad in the middle of it that you can't get rid of. I looked, you know... The ad puts you know, is awful. Why would they allow them to place an ad on the middle of the map? But it doesn't. Where's the legend? Like, I don't see a legend. Ah, there's a legend at the top, is it? Oh, it was hiding under some other stupid. It was hiding. Where's the... No. Oh, here's the legend. Oh, okay. So it's a bit better than I thought it was. Sorry, it was hidden. Like, the legend was hidden by some stupid disclaimer, and then you got that stupid giant ads by Google at the bottom of the map, which is really, really off-putting because it covers the map, you know. But yeah, so crystal in my location. What's crystal? Let's have a look. Where's your legend gone now? See, for God's sake. It's badly designed. Crystal is white. Alright. So there's no real crystal locations anywhere near me apart from up there. Up near the up here. That's the nearest crystal to me. It's a bit disappointing. I need to get my map room. I need a map room built where I am. You close the ad, and then it has a ad closed by Google banner on it instead, which doesn't disappear. It's ridiculous. So anyway, whatever. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a bad mood. My stomach is wrenching, and I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm just tired of it. Tired of it. I just want to be better. So yeah, I'm level 55 at the moment. Yeah, so if I come across a short with you or anything like that, I'm not. It's not deliberate. I'm just in a lot of pain. I got out of hospital. I spent a week in hospital with some bowel problems, and I got out a week ago, and I've been really suffering with pain ever since. And I might get a little bit short with people at the moment because I'm just suffering, so I do apologise. I'm waiting on letters to come through Sulaju, but yesterday I felt so good yesterday health wise, and today I feel like I'm giving birth to a baby again. I feel like I'm having contractions and awful, you know. Alright, Nakiro, I'll add you as a moderator. No, you already are a moderator. Akira, are you a moderator? Ah. Let's have a look at this map. Well, that's a lot better. That's full screen. But where's the resource? That's just like a where's the resource map? This is a discovery map. Where do I find resources on here? I don't see positions for... I think this is the map I was using to do my discovery search, but... Oh, here we go. Crystal. Oh, you're back. I didn't say that. There we go, 26 demon blood. So, crystal. Okay, so show me the crystal. Right, so it's not showing me where the crystal is on that map. When I turn it on, it shows me one location for crystal. One location on the whole map. You will find crystal here. Ah, your map's useless. Yeah, turn on crystal, it shows you one location. Like, oh boy. It's more than that. There's more than that crystal down there. Wow. Yeah, I'd be ashamed of myself if I'd really... It doesn't even show the brimstone that's near us if you click on brimstone. Yeah, this is a terrible resource map, mate, unfortunately. See, I mean, these I'd be embarrassed to release a map like that. I would never release a map like that. Next. Anyway, I need to read my messages. Sorry, I had a couple of messages. Hang on a second. Ah, fucking, there was no message. Yeah, I have changed it. But I'm still trying to discover what I can and can't eat. And it's clear that I can't eat bread. If I eat one piece of bread, I'm in agony the next day by the looks of it. Well, I think it was the bread. All I had yesterday was some soup, and all I had the day before was some soup. But then last night I was just feeling a little bit hungry while I went to sleep, so I made myself a couple of slices of bread. And now I've woken up and I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm just going to have to avoid bread completely now and suffer through today. And hope find something else I can eat that doesn't cause me anguish. I'm feeling lost. Where are we? Which way do I need to go? I think it's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry if I'm a bit down, guys. I wasn't expecting to wake up in pain today, and I came on the stream and I was feeling alright, but then the pain sort of kicked in. So I do apologise. I don't mean to be a bummer, a moaner. But, you know, there's something seriously wrong with me, and until it gets sorted, I'm just going to have some off days. That's why I can't be bothered with the camera today. I just can't be bothered with you guys looking at me at the moment. I just feel so run down today. I had about 7 hours sleep, which is good for me. But I just feel so shit today. I can't be bothered with the camera because I can't be bothered to make myself look respectable. Get out of it. Shit. What did you give me? An iron pick. The amount of hide to get off a human body compared to like a deer or an antelope is ridiculous. Need hide to make the tar, to make the steel fire, to make the bloody Empire State Building. No, I really am not a fan of melee combat in games. It's not my favourite thing. Especially when it doesn't work, you know? Oh, for God's sake. Where's the other one? What is this? A stone wall. Still see they haven't fixed that light armor glitch. The journey glitch, you know, for wearing light armor. Still haven't fixed that. Be nice to actually complete some of these journeys. So we might go for a little walk in a minute. I need to go check out my I need to go check out my jungle base, make sure it hasn't degraded. I haven't been there for a while. It probably has degraded. So I might do that next. Whoops, shit, missed. This is just a temporary work area in here, just while we recover. Like I said, we lost all of our thralls and everything yesterday, so I just need a temporary area at the moment for stuff. So this is it. This is where we'll just put everything. For now. Just if we need a place to work while we build, it's in here. What happened to all the hardened brick I built? Let's go a bit. Can't see a bloody thing now. Oh. Space in inventory. Take that. It's because of that crap. Take that. Take that out. I don't want that. I don't really need arrows, to be honest. We don't bloody use them. A lot of them though. Arrows. Take that out. These are repairing. Take these shit out. Sandstorm as well. There's stuff in here for repair. Stuff. Alright, that'll do. So this is, yeah. Cheers, Lawrence. Right. Right, well I can't fast travel there because I don't have a bed there, so unfortunately... Ow. I'm going to have to go the long way. So let's go for a bit of a run, shall we? Well, a bit of a swim. We're going to have to walk there because I don't have a bedroll down there anymore. Again, because of the problem with Ark and the inability to...
I will drink your blood!
Because of the inability to have more than one bedroll. You have to constantly make them. I mean, why you're not allowed to have more than one bedroll? I mean, okay, one bed I can understand, but what's the difference between a bedroll and a bed? Because you can't have more than one bed either. So why not just allow you to have two beds? I know a bedroll is just something cheap and easy to make on the fly, whereas a bed takes more effort. But it just unnecessary gaming mechanic. Who owns these? So, I'm a white tiger, I don't think I can take this on. Not even doing any damage to it, look at that. Hardly scratched it, so we'll move on from that. Are you trying to make me feel bad, Silaju? I could really kill a bread roll. I need something to eat. I might have to make myself a can of soup. Oh, come on. That should have died in one hit. I can't believe that didn't die in one hit. Anyway. Swim, swim, swim time. Oh. I may actually treat myself to a quick shower in a couple of minutes and then come back and put the camera on. Treat you guys to my beautiful face. I know that's the real reason you all come here, is to look at my beautiful face. My beautiful, beautiful face. Alright, Silaju. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Have you found a better resource map, Makira? haven't actually taken one of these guys down before, so I might. Let's have a little go. Let's take one down. See how we get on. See how hard they are. They shouldn't be that hard, surely. No, pretty easy actually. What do you get from them? You get hide, not much. That was pretty easy. Wiped him out. So what are they guarding? I haven't really explored this area, so... Wow. Look at that. Do you want some? You poor guys, I mean, you're that weak. It must be a mercy killing me doing that. Let's see what we can see. Not much, really. Not much at all. Nothing. Whoa. That way. Moving along. Come on. But you know, hide is always good. Hide equals tar, which equals steel. So. It's a bit bright over here. Gamma might be up a bit too high for the daylight. Get down. That really didn't make much of a difference, really, did it? Check where I am on the map. There we go. Hopefully it's still there. Need to make some twine. Ugh. And then I can make a bedroll, which will then destroy the bedroll I've got at the other base, so you know. There we go. Still here. Still in peace, this room. My map room. It's a bit, you know, a bit of a pain, this location. But I only built it here because obviously it's part of the journey. Oh, the apes over here. Okay, here's the little outpost that we built in the jungle, and it looks like this is all still here, so that's good. That's good. What have we got in here? Got some tar in here. That's good. Let's get the bedroll down in here again. Shove it down. Don't even remember what's in these boxes. Oh, we've got some brimstone, that's good. So we can take the brimstone out of here. Put it, fill it up. We don't have any coal though over here. There's some in here though. I can take this. Use that. Because right now it's just steel. A lot of steel to get made. What have we got here? An iron pick. I'll have to do, I guess. not an iron pick. What about in here? What's this? Oh, it's a taskmaster. Oh. 3 steel bars. In there. Anything in the furnaces? Just brick, coal, some more steel fire. It's alright. And in the chest, it's been so long since I've been here, I don't even remember what we've got. Oh, some gold. Just basic shite, really. Right over here. Basic. Nothing of 4 crystal. 8 crystal in there. Okay. What's that? Iron hatchet. Take that. Got a bit of armor here, so I might put some armor on. I think it's heavy armor, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it's encumbered me that much. Got a bit of crystal. Yeah. Alright, so get rid of this shite that we're carrying around with us that we don't need. There we go, 33%. Remove some of this excess weight. Oh, dumbass. Remove any weight? Doesn't look like it removed any weight to me. But whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little hot. Because we're in the jungle, baby. Sometimes in this game is shocking. You know? Bit of hide, bit of fur. We'll just go put it back. So we haven't got any bark. Right, let's go. Alright. So we just follow this. Avoid the spiders. Running in the dark. Is that a cave? Not a crystal cave though, I don't think. I don't even know if that's a cave, is it? No, it's not a cave. Alright. That's actually the direction we want to go. I could have actually taken the map room to this because I've got the obelisk attuned right next to where we want to go. But I just didn't want to get the corruption unnecessarily. It's attacking me. Sorry for the pitch blackness. This is when you turn the settings up again. There we go, that's a bit better. Hopefully it won't be too bad in daylight. I wasn't even sure if I was killing that then. Chitin. I don't want chitin. So we should be coming up to what's called the passage. But if that's where the crystal is, I hope. Oh, hello. You're a big one. I love you too, hon. Wish you were home. I had a lot of pain today. Not that you can probably hear me. So I'm hoping... Okay. So we're coming up to a place. This is called the Passage, and it's a quick teleport to the snow. Oh crap, nearly dead here. Passive regen, are you going to kick in or not? Now, is this the crystal location? I guess it is. But as you can see, there we go. So, how much crystal can we get? How do you get crystal? Oh, you pick it up. You don't even need a pickaxe. Ah, well that was... In Ark I would have needed a pickaxe. So, I didn't even need to bring a pickaxe. Well, there we go. Hey Peter, how you doing, mate? It's doing alright. Having an off day today, but... It was okay yesterday, but today not so much. You don't get much crystal though, do you? Do you play Conan, Peter? Haven't seen you in a while. I could not get into Destiny 2 at all. I don't know, I bought it and I played it twice, wasted my money on it. Couldn't get into it, I just couldn't get the feel for it. It's a huge disappointment for me. I may revisit it when it's probably had a bit of work done to it since. guy spiders aren't even attacking. Oh. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time killing them. They're not even attacking. Okay. Oh well, I won't waste my time killing them then if they're not going to attack me. How long it takes for all this crystal to regenerate. Oh, I wonder if that's going to attack me. Not find out. Doesn't look like it is. Hey, gaming goldfish. $456. Can we get a sweet 500 out of this or what? What do you reckon? Probably not. Probably going to run out. 486. Any of it hidden? You can't see. Sometimes it's like hidden in the stone because of the weight. Again, there's some up there. Little 500 would be just top it off. It's like 12 short. I wonder how long it takes to regen. Got to get back up there yet. Go with them. direction that has plenty of places to rest on the way up. Should put a bedroll down in here. Here. And I can just, since you don't need a pickaxe, and since the spiders don't seem to attack you, I could just spawn here, get the crystal, run back, and repeat. Don't die. Don't forget to regenerate. Let your bloody stamina regen. For God's sake. Because I'm wearing armour now. As soon as you put on armour, everything becomes a pain in the ass. Apparently, if you're not wearing the armour when you're climbing, it doesn't affect you as much. You know, so there you go. Look how less affected it is just taking the armour off, which makes no sense because it's still the same weight. And if anything, it's not evenly spread over my body now. It's all like jammed into a non-existent backpack. So it sort of makes a bit no sense to me that that would have an effect on it, because if anything, wearing it should help reduce the stamina because it's evenly spread around your body. Give it breathing that. Okay. So to get back to the base, I just come out of this cave and turn right. Follow it down. And that should take us, let's see how long it takes us to walk back to the main base. Out of here, past all the nasties. Is anything attacking me? Oh yeah, they're attacking me. I was wondering if it was actually a glitch and the cave wasn't that safe. Follow this to the right. Oh, hello rhinoceros. I don't want to play with you. Well, I could probably take you on now. Ooh. The hell? Told you, you little shit. There's any need for that. Hit me in the back. Coward. Welcome to the jungle! Oh, come on. That's a waste of time. Just stuck with the plan. Stand. spawners out. They're not that hard to get there, actually. Yeah. There we go. Back into familiar. That's actually quite close. That's a lot closer than I realised. If I can get my bearings as to where I am now. Yep. Oh my god, that is so close. That was such an easy run. Well, there we go. I wouldn't even need to bother with a bedroll. I could just sprint that. And there we go. Crystal. And we've already got 22 here, so that makes up the 500. That would have been nice. And then what? Dragon powder. What's the only thing missing is the 100 steel fire. And to make the steel fire, well, I needed more coal, really, didn't I? Yeah, mate. Slipknot. It's an official server. I don't play on private servers. They could disappear at any moment. Well, there we go. We'll let that steel fire run for a bit. Yeah, mate. PvP. I don't believe in PvE in a tribal warfare game. It sort of defeats the purpose of the game. If you're going to play a tribal warfare game, you're not why play PvP, why play PvE. That's just, you know, you're not getting the full experience. So I don't do PvE. We'll just right, we'll go get ourselves some go get ourselves a little bit more demon blood.
This was our base up until 2 days ago, and we just got constantly hit, tribe after tribe after tribe after tribe, until we eventually just let them have it. We pretty much got wiped. We had tier 3 buildings here, and we just thought, when they, you know, was like, ah, for God's sake. So we're in the middle of rebuilding and resetting at the moment. So we're very bare bones, but no, not here. Why is he not here? Oh, there you are. Come here, you. What are you doing down here? Well, maybe this is where you normally come. Got a lot of good points over Ark, but it's also got a lot of bad things compared to Ark as well. This game is so concentrated on melee. The archery in it is a joke. There's not even any incentive to be an archer in this game. I'm not a big fan of melee. I really wanted to be an archer in it, and I was training myself to be an archer until I realised that if you want to be an archer, the only role you're going to have is really a support role in combat, because PvP archery in this is next to useless. Need some bark. Where did I get the iron from? Where did I just get 100 iron bars from? What the hell? And where did I get all that coal from? I'm confused. Click here. Let's make this and see what we get for this. Dragon powder. It's not as easy. For one thing, you can only raid on the official servers between server time 5 to 11 PM. So there's only a 6-hour raid window for buildings and structures. So if I wanna go raid you, I have to wait until the server time is 5 PM. PvP body to face is whenever. You can do that anytime. Depending on what you've built your base on determines how hard it is to get in. It is not... You can't... C4, for example, doesn't exist in this game. So there are explosives, but they can only be positioned on a flat surface, on a horizontal flat surface, and if you've got the highest tier of infrastructure, it takes like 5 explosives to get through one wall. But to make the explosives is really hard. Like, I can't believe that only just gave me 1 dragon powder. How did that only give me just 1 dragon powder? See, so to make explosives, which is what I'm trying to do now, you need to make a... This is the explosive jar. So you need an earthenware jug first. You need 5 tar, and you need dragon powder. You know, one dragon powder to make 1 explosive. But to make dragon powder, you need 100 steel fire, 50 crystals, 10 brimstone, and 2 demon blood to make 1 dragon fire. So you need 100 steel fire. To make steel fire, you need tar and brimstone as well. To make tar, you need to tan in your tannery. To make leather, and as the side product of making leather, you get tar. So you need to make the tar in the tannery, and then you've got to bring the tar over here, put tar in here with brimstone to make the 100 steel fire. Which, look at that, I mean, I've only got enough. 69 tar will make me 34. So to make 100 steel fire, you need 200 tar. So to make 1, and this is all just to make 1 dragon fire, 1 dragon powder, just the 1. Oh, because that's all I got was 1 out of all of that. And just to make 1 explosive jar. You know. And I haven't even made the earthenware I mean, that's how much effort it takes to make explosives. So a solo player would just be constantly farming explosives, and you know, it would be horrendous. And an earthenware jug requires 50 stone for one jug. Are you having a laugh? So it's painfully hard to make explosives. So it's so yeah, C4. So there you go. All that just to make one explosive jar. And you need at least 5 of them to get through tier, you know, one wall, one top level tier wall. There are gods, avatars, but they don't seem to do any damage whatsoever to tier 3 stuff, the high level tier stuff. So yeah. So all that jumping and to make one explosive, it was like, oh, it's such a ball ache. Anyway, guys, I need to take a quick break, and I'll be back. Any kind of defenses, it's all structural defenses. You can employ, you know, you can train archers and fighters to help defend your base, but there's no automated defenses or anything like that. There's fire cauldrons. There are siege weapons, but yeah, there are not really any structural defenses, automated defenses. So no X-plant, for example. No auto turrets. No manual turrets. No turrets. No. The only auto weaponry you can really have is if you capture and train archers and use them as your ranged defense. You know, you put an archer on your building, but the problem with that is if it's PvP, they can just be sniped by a player who's trained himself as an archer. So it's, well, what do you do? So the only true defense is building an impenetrable base, is to make it as impossible and as hard as you can for people to get in, to make it not worth their while, you know, to make it too hard to get in. So unfortunately in Conan, the active clans, the ones who play it 16 hours a day and have 10 players on 16 hours a day, they control the server, because they're the ones who are able to go and do all the farming they need to make all the explosives that they need to go and just do whatever they want, and they can't be stopped. So if you're gonna you want to be on a server where there isn't a dominant, because on our server here, if I'll show you, like Sons of Survive, they've got 2 on at the moment. They are just dominating the server because there's always at least 24/7. There's always at least 2 people on, and between 4 and 6 they have 8 to 10 people on. So before the PV, you know, and they're just on all the time. So they are just constantly making explosives. That's all they do all along, is just farm explosives. They don't bother resource gathering. They just farm explosives and then go raid bases, and they find bases which are easy to break into and just raid them. And they're really controlling the tribe at the moment, the server at the moment. In my tribe at the moment, I have 9. I have 9 players. No, that's a player list. Sorry, I was gonna say that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 out of 10 at the moment. Yeah. If my 9 players were online all the time, we would be set. But there's 2 of us on. And as you can see from my playlist there, you can see the ones who are hardly on compared to the ones who are on. I mean, I'm only level 55 because I spent a week in hospital 7 days after the game came out. For the second week the game was released, I was in hospital for a week, so I didn't level up to level 60, and I still haven't leveled up to level 60. But you can see our tribe is, yeah, it's not strong enough. Oh, yeah. So in a game like this, you have to commit a couple of hours a day every day. If and if you can't do that, then you really shouldn't be playing a tribal game, because you're just letting the team down. You should just be playing solo. Because Conan especially, I mean, Ark, you can get away with being a solo player. You can actually be very effective as a solo player in Ark because of the way it works. You know, but in Conan, if you want to be a solo player, you might as well go play on PvE servers, because you're not going to survive on a PvP server at all. And if you've only got if you've got 10 players in a tribe and only 1 or 2 or 3 of them are on a regular basis, you're not going to survive either. So and that's the problem with trying to run a tribe, is having people on every day for at least 2 hours a day just to help. But max level is 60. I expect that will increase with DLCs that I think they're planning. I think it's gonna such a World of Warcraft level 60, you know. Anyway, I need bark. We need bark. It's lacking a lot of the resource gathering that Ark has. Like, look at that, bar. I mean, I'm using a pickaxe to get, because I want bark, but I still don't hardly ever get any bark. Put this on and I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I'll take my medication. All that and all I got was 96 bark. Bit of a joke, really. Yeah, and this is how long it takes to make steel fire. It's just ridiculously long. And I got to make 100 just to make one bomb. All right, guys. I'll be back shortly. What time is it? They're definitely stingy with the bark. I mean, I don't know if there's a better tool I can use to get bark, but yeah, very stingy. Alright. Actually, guys, what I might do is, I've got a few things I need to really do to look after myself, so I'm going to end this stream now, and I'll come back later on tonight when we're in the PvP section. So between the 10 and between the my time, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's like 6 hours from now. And I'll do another stream later before the 6 hours of PvP. So if you are interested in seeing what can happen, I'm not saying anything will happen because nothing happened yesterday. The day before. I will show you though, if you are watching still, if you're still here, I'll show you the ultimate. This is what happened to us 2 days ago. When we were building. This is what can happen. Oh.
Hiding little bulbs behind.
Oh bugger, sorry.
Sorry, we had some a minute ago. I sent David all the way back up to main base. I forgot about that little building that I made.
What? Come on, show me the controls.
Sorry, we had some.
easier to actually build in first person than rather than third person.
Sometimes it is.
Oh, stop doing that.
Sorry, we had sandstorm a minute ago. I sent David all the way back up to me.
Stop doing that. Okay, well you can disappear now. No, why won't the bloody thing?
Sorry, we had sandstorm a minute ago. I sent David all the way back up to main base. I forgot about that little building that I made you.
Oh. Now disappear. Go on. I don't need to see the time frame. Go away. I don't want to press the back button.
I can break you.
Why is it not going off?
Aha, you are hiding little boulders behind you.
Why won't that bottom bar go off? Oh.
Whoa, what was that?
What?
Big explosion and then a great big moan.
Where? I didn't hear a bloody thing.
Can't you hear it?
No. Didn't hear a thing.
It's a bloody giant, not a giant, a god.
Where?
Yeah, above our base.
There we go. Oh my god. Or someone else has got it actually. Look at the size of that thing. Whose is it? Find the holy
Lagging
shit.
me out, I can't move.
Alright, can you find the beacon?
Watch out for the god, you get under it, it will kill you.
It's gone now. So that's what happened to us yesterday.
It can't be that far away. It can't be that far away.
Why the black bar at the bottom won't disappear. Check, right, get inside the base, check those false walls. Yeah, they will be.
They're here. They're climbing up.
Ah, let them have it, man. Leave them to it. Fuck it.
Yeah, we haven't got the legendary sword anyway. There's nothing really valuable in there anyway, is there?
No. Not sure why the... Oh, there we go. Now I finally get rid of it. So yeah, that's what happened to us yesterday. Anyhow then, but with that, I'm out of here guys. Thanks for watching. If you want to see, I'll be back later on, and probably in about 6 hours time. Until then, have a good one, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.